Hello, my people. Welcome to the Aviv, the month of the Aviv. By the Hebrew, that's what we call it, the month of first week of the spring. Welcome to rainy season, where we get beat down by the rains, whether we like it or not. Mother Nature is touching all of us. Well, what I'll say is grab your umbrellas, grab your raincoats. Those living in swampy areas, the rain boots. Stuff like that. Okay, fine. I, I remain your friend, teacher, rabbi, whatever you decide to call me, that's fine. My name is Savior Muhammad. Okay, this welcome to the fountain of knowledge for the truth seekers. But this time around, I'm not here to teach. I'm here to ask questions, and somebody better answer because these questions, if you don't answer, it's serious as cancer. People gonna keep perishing and dying without knowing the curse. Curse to the curse. Like the curse to the curse. Sounds like on play of words, right? But it's not really play of words. I'm really trying to say something. We're all cursed right now because we are the curse. The curses that we are on. How? Okay, good. We're in Nigeria right now, on the side of the planet, Africa, or rather Al-Kebulan. Guess what? We are suffering because the price is telling us, price of things, cost of things, the economy keeps going down. Well, that's because people signed Naira devaluation long time ago. Not too long ago, but long enough. And very soon before you know it, Naira, maybe just to go a mile, maybe charge 50,000 Naira on your speed bike. Well, it's sad. We don't really pay taxes out here, so the government, what? They increase the price of fuel. And once the fuel goes up, everything goes up. But from my knowledge, whenever things go up, they never go down. So, this is why I'm here today. I want to ask some questions. Based on what we know, most of us in this side of the world, is a very religious country, right? So, we're people of tradition and religion. But with the two are not the same. One is true and one is a bit false. Tradition may be true, religion may be false, but depends on perspective. So my questions are this. Why are we suffering? Why are we suffering out here? I think the answer is simple. We suffering because it's written in the Bible and the Quran that if we forget the name God of the Almighty, that He's going to punish us. He said that in Deuteronomy chapter 8, 19 to be precise. So He also said it somewhere in Isaiah, I think 42, towards the end of that chapter. Well, He said it 55 times in the Bible. And when we forget His name and begin to call Him by other names or worship other things, then He will turn around and fight against us, His own people that He brought out of the land of slavery. So now we forced ourselves back into slavery. That's why Chinua Achebe things fall apart, right? So my question still further go ahead to, these days people, when a man marries his father's sister, they call it what? Disrespectful, and they call it incest, maybe? Or is it really incest? In the Bible, Moses, or in the Quran, Musa, he got married to, his father got married to his father's aunt, and they gave birth to Aaron and then Moses. Crazy, huh? Abraham also got married to Sarah, and they're from the same father, but not the same mother though. It's kind of weird, ain't it? And these are the people God used to actually work wonders. Are we doing things wrong out here where we have to go away from our community, our people, our own clan, or something, or family tree to get married? I end up with setbacks, heartbreaks, and all that. Somebody just say something to me, because I know I'm not going crazy, but I know that what I'm asking is questions nobody wants to ask. Like, I wonder why people always say Jesus is God. Jesus is Lord, but Lord is not God. We all know Jesus prays to some being unseen, which he calls the Father, right? And if he's God, why does he pray to that being? Okay, well, they say his name is above all other names. I don't know what to say, but I know his name cannot be above the Father, the creator of all things. Yep, because the way I see religion now is God versus Jesus. Who's God and who's not. Like people every day in Jesus, Jesus. Meanwhile, I know the part of the Bible where Jesus said, I think in Matthew 17 or John 17, but if you pray in the name of the one who sent me, whatever you ask in my name, I will give thee. But whatever you ask in the name of the one who sent me, he will give thee. So there's something here. What is that thing? Can somebody tell me? All these questions, I want answers. Please comment below in the box. Somebody tell me something before I go bonkers. Okay? Do not bow down before any idol. For I know Mary, because the Mary they bow down in churches too. That's not the mother of God. I'm an artist. I know how to paint. I know how to draw. So if I use my strength to draw those things, I go tired and weary. I paint, and it's fine. And you go there now, bow down before it and stay and say they show respect to something I created from my knowledge and strength. Why don't they bow down to me, the artist, then? Is it not common sense? Why is common sense so not common? Why is it that people like being confused? Why is it that human beings hate to accept? Why is it that we never ask questions properly? Why is it that human beings like to shy away from the truthful questions? Why is it that Christianity never permits anybody to ask anything? Because when you do, they say you're possessed by demons and it's blasphemy. Meanwhile, I know a part of the Bible where the Lord said, come, set forth your arguments, let us argue the matter. Meaning that he wants you to speak. And he said, this thing in my right hand is not a lie. Why is it that people cannot tell what's true and what's a lie? The last day of every week is a Saturday, right? So it's the Sabbath day, actually, that God warned that we all keep holy, right? So now what's up? Why are we doing it on Sundays? Well, today being Saturday, should be the day of Akash, like an Akashic day. To meditate upon the greatness of God, Elua, Ulua, Alua, one and same. Meditate on his greatness, on awesome wonder, his creation, how you came into existence, how everything in this world came into existence before we that were created, be the last of all creation. And why is it that the first becomes the last, and the last becomes the first? All those questions. People just ask themselves this question from a non-contradicting point. Please and have the right answers. I believe better. So now we're suffering here because God is punishing us for having something else play the role of God. Did Moses pray to Jesus, Solomon, David? Something is definitely not right. God doesn't change, right? So let's ask ourselves the truth. Who was Jesus? What's the anointed one? Word Christ. Is it only him that was anointed? Or were there more before him? After? We know he's the Son of God. Yes. But what are we then if we're not the children of God? I need to know these things, Yes, there'll always be one to be the greatest. But what I've noticed about champions or great ones in life is that as time goes by, a new champion evolves or a new appointed one or anointed same time, there's none greater ever than the Messiah. We know. But it's just food for thought. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm not sounding biased. I'm not biased, right? I grew up in a Christian home. And yeah, along the line, I finished the Bible a couple of times, and I realized that there's some things that were kept hidden, like, come on, what's that? Oh, like, come on, mother, this is your daughter. Daughter, this is your mother. While he was on the cross, right? Is that not like, this is, and he said wife. There's a place he mentioned the word wife in the Bible. So, understand why they say he wasn't married. Whose wedding was that? If we really understand English purpose and purposefully rather, whose wedding was that? At Galilee, where he did his first miracle, the water into wine, because he was, I don't know, was mentioned as the, it's confusing, right? And I'm not trying to bring no, I'm using what I read from the Passion. It sounded like his wedding. Was Jesus married? I heard he had a daughter and a son. I heard, it's not in the Bible though, but was mentioned too when you read closely. Well, today's a day of reasoning, meditation. Please, let's meditate. Let's join hands together. Let's see how we can answer these questions that never have answers. Well, they have answers, but people are too afraid to speak of it. Okay? What's freedom? We are free people. So to express freedom is to express your honest belief and truth. And you will not get burned for doing that. Yeah, you may get critics, but not to be burned out on mistake. So please, answer these questions down there. Leave your comments in the comment section. And in the next one, I probably may have the answers, as if I don't already. I love you all, and well, also ask who wants to be my friend, and listen to the track by me or your mom. Alright, enjoy. Shabbat shalom, peace.
Big beats, I dance.
You know that will flow.
You don't know. Which area?
Here we go. Hey, you know it's me, you know it's God. I am a prince, you know the road, you know the way I play. It's big me, up under the heat, yeah we go. You know that means gone from emo, up under the road on the pill and we go. Take Arizona, Colorado and this world. You know this hip hop and this shit, not disco. Please, I'm on the spot, you know I come. I'm from the north, you know the shit, we're topping up the notch, ayy. You know we're party for the shit, yeah, we go rock, yeah. You know, shit. Oh,
Ana matakasi, ana beriego me mana ana matakasi. Baby girl, bingo biano muso, biano solo mo, ki solo lie my cash. I spend my money, everybody na boya. One ebobu na yere membe, ebobu na jere. Ana belego, ana mese kwife isi wale wa wale. One puta nozi funa guys in a kweko.